How's it going, YouTube? Got week 3 of tech picks, and yep, here we go. You guys know the drill. This is pretty much an all trap episode this week. I might actually cut this segment to like once every 2 weeks or once a month because, like, honestly, I need to play more to actually test out, techs. Honestly, I might need to think of a new segment and then cut this one short to have a regular one on top of this one. So I might cut this one short, or cut this one, to longer spaces in between so I can get some more picks in, because I don't want to bore you guys and give you guys some obvious cards. So, like, I kind of just want to do a segment where I'm just going to be like, what's new, and tell you guys what to expect, like my article videos all in one, and then, still keep tech picks going, but at a slower rate so I can get more quality cards up for you guys. So, yeah, let's get started, though, for tech picks. Pick 1 is Bottomless Trap Hole. You guys might, already main this and most everything because you don't have Solemn Warning, but, if you do have Solemn Warning, then you're not worrying about this card right now. This card it's pretty good still. It's still useful in most decks, actually. If you don't have Warning, this is not a bad alternative. It gets the job done. So, I mean, it's still a good card. People tend to, not give it as much credit as they used to, just because Warning has really overshadowed it. But, like, in most control decks, really trap-heavy decks, like this and D-Prison are, like, what people go right to. So I just thought I'd touch on this card and let you guys know, Bottomless is still a pretty choice card. It's still pretty good, so don't give up on Bottomless. This one is Mind Crush. This card's really good, but it is so difficult to, make it play perfect every time. That's why, like, a lot of people are siding it, which I think is where this card belongs the best. But at the same time, man, it's a rough card. If you can get it off and, have it not disrupt any other plays, it's really good. You pretty much win the game. But on the other hand, if you're waiting for the right time and you're holding cards in your hand that you shouldn't, just so you can activate the card, it's rough, because you have to activate this card. Or you have to have a card in your hand when you activate this card. Even if you know that they have that card in their hand and you're going to call it right, you have to have a card. So, it's where it gets a lot of people. Like, if you have a Book of Moon, you need to set, and that's the only card in your hand, but you have Mind Crush, you have to wait. So that could potentially give them another play. So, yeah, I just want to touch on Mind Crush. Like, I said some bad things about it, but it's still really good. It still is a disruption, and I think it's great for, some of the decks that search so much, Saber, Samurai, all that stuff. Pretty much another Thunder King-like card. You can just snag the card away instead of just stopping the search completely. So, there's Mind Crush. Compulsory Evacuation Device. I think this card could be in contention with the Bottomless D-Prison, traps to consider. I think it's really good. A really good synchro removal. I mean, what can you say about it? It's really good. In Gravekeepers, I like it a lot because you can get hit face-down monsters too, like send them back to the hand. And if they try to Nomen or cross out your spy, you can bounce your spy back to your hand and stop the knock. I mean, it's not that prime of a play, but it sure as heck beats getting your spy removed, all your spies removed, and pretty much losing the game. And it's a 1-for-1 still, and getting rid of that knock. So I think it's really good. Plus, you play enough for protection to be able to get rid of the monster that's going to hit spy or the play or whatever. But yeah, I think this card is pretty good. It's going to get a lot better, I can see. So yeah, I like Compulsory. It's pretty good. It just needs some more testing, I think. I've been testing it out. Last one, Reinforced Truth. This card was mainly teched in X-Sabers, but ever since Kagemusha of the Six Samurai came out, or Legendary Six Samurai Kagemusha, rather, ever since he came out, I've been wanting to play it in Samurai so bad, and I played with it last week, and it just won so many games. It's so good. It's like literally a teleport, which like, you know, sabers don't need, or not sabers, samurais don't need that much, but God, is it good anyway. Like, you can end phase and get out your Kagemusha. It's basically a 5th Rota for samurais, but it just snags the Kagemusha to the field, so you don't even have to worry about Kageki and going into all that mind or nonsense and getting your Kageki veilered and stuff like that. I mean, it's so good. You know, what can you say about it in Sabers, too? It's pretty great in Sabers. You know, to be able to bring out basically a Spirit Reaper and just let them sit on your opponent's turn, and then next turn you can summon Dark Soul and then Fall Troll and just go into a bunch of shenanigans. I mean, this card is great. I like it a lot. So, yeah. I mean, if you guys, you know, haven't tried this yet, I highly recommend Reinforced Truth. I mean, it's really good and very underrated, so I think it's great. So, yeah, YouTube, that was Tech Picks Week 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's pretty tough to come up with cards like this on short notice, so I might extend the loop or the time for videos, but you know, I'll still fill you guys with videos every week on the same Wednesday, so don't worry about that. And plus, I think I'm gonna show you guys a hobby of mine that I do with cards, and I like to color cards a lot. So I might show you guys my collection of colored cards, like either before this video or, you know, soon after Tech Picks goes up. So, you know, look out for my colored card collection. And, so yeah, look for some more stuff coming up. I might have a deck profile this weekend on whatever I'm playing at locals. I finished Samurai, so, you know, I might play Samurai, or I might stick with X Sabers or Dragoonity. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. And I'll try to get some games up, too, for you guys to watch. So, I hope you enjoyed Tech Picks Week 3, and look out for more material. See you later, YouTube.